Hey guys, this is Dawn with Can I Keto, and this is going to be my 15-week check-in. And I know I did a video 2 weeks ago and said it was 12 weeks. I was actually 13 weeks. Somehow I got way confused on the weeks. But I started this journey on January 9th, and I started eating keto. At that time, I weighed 303 pounds. My highest that I ever was 309, and that was a few weeks, actually about a month before that, when I went to the doctor and was shocked by the weight. And I've been eating keto ever since. And some exciting things has happened in the last couple weeks. The first thing was I had my nephew's wedding that we went to. And I was going to wear a dress that I bought. And I bought the dress online, so I couldn't try it on or anything. And it was sort of like, it was kind of a last ditch kind of effort. You know, I bought it when I was a little heavier than I am now. And it was sort of just like, well, this will work. And I bought it, and I got it home, and it fits, but I just still wasn't happy with it. And so about a week before the wedding, I went to Lane Bryant and just tried on a dress just for the heck of it, and I loved it. It was like, you know, when they say, oh, the little black dress, you know, mine's not that little, but I just liked it. I loved it. I felt comfortable in it. I felt beautiful in it, and so I decided to get it. So I actually wore that to my nephew's wedding. And at the very end, I'm going to put a couple pictures from me wearing the dress. And it's sort of, you know, compared to what I was, compared to now, I notice a big difference. And also when I went, I got a lot of compliments, and I came home, and in fact, I wore makeup. I haven't been wearing makeup in years and years, and I sort of gave me a little confidence, and I decided to wear makeup, and I thought I looked pretty good. I mean, you know. So the wedding went wonderfully. We had so much fun. I came home, and we actually went to my niece's birthday, and I haven't seen my sister-in-law in quite a while, maybe even almost a year. It's been a long time. And we went to her birthday, my niece's birthday, and the first thing she did, she looked at me, and her eyes got like, oh my gosh, you know, and she was telling me, you know, how beautiful I look, and, and you know, maybe a little embarrassed, but it felt so good. So I'm finally at the weight where people are noticing that something's different. I mean, I still have a lot more weight to lose, but it's making me feel definitely more confident. And in fact, I have an opportunity to like get into like a selling business, and I'm thinking about doing it. I'm trying to finagle finances so I could do it, because I'm a little bit more outgoing now. I think it's just from my confidence, and I don't know for sure 100% if I'm going to do it, but I'm thinking about doing it. I also went to the Renaissance Fair, and that was so much fun. We do it every single year. Every single year we dress up. And this was the first year that I dressed up that I was like, you know, glad of what I look like. You know, everything fit a little different. I did have to go buy another little dress, and it was like one that you stretch and you tie here that crosses over. And when I first got it, which was before I lost the weight, it was sort of tight. I got a 3X, and I usually wear a 4X. And I had to, just make it real loose, where it crosses over and it ties. And when I tried it on, and I had to hem the bottom because it was too long, and I tried it on, and I had to make it as tight as I possibly could, so I could have probably fit into a 2X, but it'll work, and it was great. And I even wore it a little off my shoulders, and I felt great. I'm usually a little more self-conscious, especially if I sit down, because if you're overweight, when you sit down, especially like at a Renaissance fair or something, the first thing you do is check, oh my gosh, is this sturdy enough? Well, I still do that, but I was very worried because it was, just wood, where you sit and stuff. It's not like a piece of furniture. It's just like wood on top of other little planks that are out of the thing. But I was very comfortable. Usually I'm sitting and I'm just like not quite putting all my weight on the bench, worried about it. And I was so much more comfortable, and it was just great. But I'm going to throw a picture of me in there. I didn't do my hair or anything, but I throw a picture at the end of me in that, just the top. And I noticed a big difference in my face and, up here. So I'm getting excited. My keto's been doing very well. When I went down, I didn't have any cake. I did cheat just a tad. I enjoyed 2 little bites of ice cream. We stopped and I splurged a little. And you know what? Those 2 bites was satisfying and delicious. And I was fine with it, just 2 little bites, and I was great. And I was thinking, yeah, I could do this, once in a while if I want to splurge. I don't have to splurge like before. I would have a whole entire bowl. And now my splurging is, just a bite or 2. And I'm satisfied. So yeah, it's working. Well, let's get to the numbers, This is the 15th week, and sorry, got to put on my glasses. 2 weeks ago, when I weighed in, I was 260.2. And this week, I was 252.0. So I lost 8.2 pounds in roughly 2 weeks. And that was great. I am so excited, 8.2 pounds. And it's been steady. That's the whole thing. Since I started in January 9th, it's been very steady. Every 15 weeks so far. Every week I have pretty much gone down. I mean, there are some times that it's down, and then the next week is maybe just up, just, a half a pound or something, but not very often. Most of the time, it's just a constant, steady coming down. And that's what I want. I don't want, big jumps and then gaining and then jumping. And I'm very happy. And I got the best monthly loser. Again, I don't know if I told you that. I possibly did, from Tops. So everything is going really, really great. And at Tops, last week when I weighed in, I actually lost, by the Tops, just since I started Tops in February, I've lost 30 pounds at Tops. So I earn another charm at the end of the quarter. So I've lost 30 pounds. And it's amazing because, some of the women talk about their loss, and it took them a year to lose 30 pounds. And I lost mine. I lost 30 pounds in basically, 2.5 months. But let's go and get to the big numbers, from when I started January 9th, when I started keto, to today. And it has been 15 weeks, so about 3.5 months. and I've lost 51 pounds. Yes, 51 pounds. I mean, that is great. You know, when I see commercials and stuff for Nutrisystem or I see, you know, for Slim Fast, and they say, you know, I've lost, you know, 25 pounds with Slim Fast, or I've lost 45 pounds with Nutrisystem. I've lost 51 pounds in 3.5 months with the keto diet. And I'm just so excited. You know, everything is just great because everything's fitting looser. I'm feeling better. I've pretty much gotten off my blood pressure pills. I haven't taken them probably in about 3 weeks, like none, absolutely none. I just feel great. And I know it's because of keto because I've tried to lose weight before and I have lost weight. But it wasn't this much, this fast. And this is something I'm going to continue with for the rest of my life. And I definitely can do this. I'm excited about my next, you know, part of the journey. And I have a lot more weight to lose. But before I would say, oh man, I have to lose, you know, over 100 pounds. Well, you know what? I don't think I have another 100 pounds to lose. My ultimate goal is probably to be about 170. And so I have less than 100 pounds to lose. And that makes me feel so much better. You know, I'm excited. But anyway, that is how this week, week and a half, because I didn't check in last week because I did have my nephew's wedding, so I really couldn't check in. That's why I wanted to check in, tell you how everything is going. And I have lost 51 pounds on keto. And I'm going to insert at the very end of this video, I'm going to insert those pictures and the picture of my scale and the one of the Renaissance Fair. And I'm just so happy. And, you know, if I can do it, you know, anybody can do it. Because I am a big sweets person. So this week, can I keto? Yes, I can. And you know what? If I can keto, you can too. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.